Clearly you don't know that it's 96 degrees outside.
I love you, Bernie.
You know why we are going to win the Hampshire and win the primary and defeat the worst president in the modern history of America? I'll tell you why. And I'll tell you why, because there are over 300 people here in Council Bluffs this morning. That's why we are living, as all of you know, and your attendance here this morning testifies to, we are living in a pivotal moment in American history. On one hand, we have the potential as the wealthiest country in the history of the world to make sure that every person in America has quality health care. And we do need it. And what we are going to do is not only take on the insurance companies, we're going to not only take on the drug companies, but we are going to take on all of those people who receive huge amounts of campaign contributions. Health care is a human right. Being told that every other major country on earth can guarantee health care to all, but somehow we can't. Over 50 years ago, in 1965, Congress did the right thing and they passed Medicare for seniors. And Medicare, which we now take for granted, has played a profound role in improving the lives of millions of seniors in Iowa, Vermont, and all over this country. That was done over 50 years ago. Now it is time to complete the job. And to provide health care to every man, woman, and child in this country. And think of what it will mean. Think of what it will mean when people will go to the doctor when they are sick and not have to worry about the deductible or the copay. Think of what it will mean when people, if God forbid, they end up in the hospital. They don't have to worry about going bankrupt because of some $100,000 hospital bill. And we're here today to also tell the pharmaceutical industry we are going to end their greed. We are sick and tired of paying the highest prices in the world for prescription drugs. We are sick and tired of seeing our parents and grandparents have to cut their pills in half because they cannot afford the medicine they need. In a little over a week, I'm going to be going to Detroit and then going over with a group of people, a busload of people who are dealing with diabetes. And we're going to go to Windsor, Ontario. And we're going to buy the insulin that people all over this country need. We're going to buy that insulin, as I understand it, for 1/10 of the price paid in the United States. So today we say to the drug companies, if you can charge Canadians 1/10 of the price because they have a national health care system, you're going to charge us 1/10 of the price as well. I will not forget, we put up on our Facebook social media a woman who lost her son, who in his late 20s, I believe, who simply cannot afford the insulin that he needed. He had diabetes, and he started rationing the insulin. It is terrible, it is disgraceful. And what our view is on the Medicare for All, there will be a cap on what any American has to pay for the medicine they need, and we're going to cut, in general, prescription drug costs in half. And I know a lot of people have been criticized, as is always the case, when you come up with a good idea. You know, 11 years ago or so, after Wall Street helped destroy the economy, they went begging the Congress to bail them out. And against my vote, they got a $700 billion bailout from the Treasury and trillions in almost zero interest loans from the Fed. So my view is a little bit different. I say that if we can bail out Wall Street, we can cancel student debt. And we're going to do that by placing a very modest tax on Wall Street speculation. Wall Street made over $100 billion in profit last year. I think they can help the young people of this country. Our job is also to understand that climate change, not only is it real, it is already having a devastating impact on this country and the world. Heat waves in Europe, in India, in Australia, all Council Bluffs, Iowa. All right, and we have a president who loves the fossil fuel industry, but does not love the future generations of Americans. And what we are going to do, because we understand that real change never takes place unless we stand up, struggle, and fight for it, we are telling the fossil fuel industry that their short-term profits are not more important than the future of this planet. I want to thank the people of Iowa for helping lead this country in terms of wind energy. We have a long way to go. Instead of giving tax breaks and subsidies to the fossil fuel industry, we are going to invest in energy efficiency and wind, solar, and other sustainable technologies. So this campaign is understanding not only that we have to defeat the worst president in the modern history of this country. This campaign not only understands that we will not tolerate the racism that we are seeing. Let me just say this, not as a United States Senator, not as a presidential campaign candidate. Let me just say this as an American citizen, that I never, ever would have believed in my lifetime that I would hear the ugly, racist remarks coming from the President of the United States. And Trump has the idea that all demagogues have. It's not a new idea, it existed for a very long time. And that is that you can win elections or you can gain political power, not by bringing people together around common interests, but by dividing people up, Maybe it's the color of their skin. Maybe it's where they were born. Maybe it is their sexual orientation. Maybe it is their religion. What we believe that America is that we bring our people together, not divided. So I just want to thank all of you for here. I know that you have friends who think that you're a little bit crazy to come out to an office opening when it's 94 degrees outside. But here is the point. The point is we are living in unprecedented times, and we have got to act in an unprecedented way. And when people tell you they're sick and tired of working for low wages and not having any health care, and they're worried about climate change, and they can't afford to go to college, or they're paying off $100,000 student debt, you tell them, stop moaning, stop groaning, get involved, stand up, and fight back. Truth is that for the last 45 years, the working class of this country has been beaten over the head, time and time again. We are working longer hours for lower wages. In the last 30 years, if you can believe it, we have seen the richest 1% see a $21 trillion increase in their wealth. You got that? 1%. We have seen the bottom 50% see a $900 billion decline in their wealth. We are seeing a massive transfer of wealth that goes from working families to the top 1%. Half of our people are working paycheck to paycheck. They're worried about what happens when their car breaks down and their kid gets sick. All right, this is the United States of America. And we know that we can do better. So what I'm asking you today is to help me win here in Iowa. I don't have to tell anybody here how important Iowa is in the political process in our country. Help us win the Democratic nomination. Help us beat Trump here in Iowa and elsewhere. So I'm asking something even more than that. And that is why our campaign is about us, not me. And that is, I need your help the day after the election. I don't want to become president and not transform this country. But I can't do it alone. No president can do it alone. What we need is millions of people standing up and saying loudly and clearly, enough is enough. We are prepared to take on Wall Street and their greed. We are prepared to take on the insurance companies and the drug companies and the fossil fuel industry and the military industrial complex. And the prison industrial complex. So let us go forward, let us make the calls that we have to make. Let us go out and knock on the doors. You have a great team here in Iowa. Where's Misty? Misty? Well, she's somewhere working. All right, she's back there. We've got a great team, and with your help, we're not only going to win here in Iowa, we're not only going to win the nomination, we're not only going to consign Donald Trump to the bottom heap of history, all right. So what we are going to do is bring our people together, black and white and Latino, Asian American, Native American, gay, straight, whatever. We're going to bring our people together. to create a nation and a government that works for all of us, not just the 1%. Thank you all very much.